Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, April 10th, 2012, and this is Talk to Me Tuesday number 37. Sorry to say there is not going to be a craft room tour today. I am this close to being finished. Unfortunately, I was not able to get it finished last week like I was hoping. But I have like 3 more bins to go through. I have a table to clean off and finish sorting my yarn and getting it on the shelf. And it'll be done. So, definitely next week, because if it kills me, I'm getting this room done tomorrow. I don't care. If I don't do anything else but clean and finish my craft room, I'll be happy. So, anyway, that's it for that. Look forward to that next week, along with possibly a little slideshow of some of the older crafts I've done. I've got like a quilted curtain that I made, and maybe even show pictures of the first quilts I ever did, but we'll see. So yeah, next week, people, one way or another. So on with the crafties. This week I worked on little stuff instead of big stuff. Last week, Ofenjen had her 3rd year anniversary for Talk to Me Tuesdays. And she posted her 1st year anniversary video. And I was watching, I was like, yeah, I remember watching that video, because when I first started watching TTMT, I was just kind of bouncing around, checking out different ones. But I do remember watching her 1 year anniversary. And she showed in that video clips of different TTMTs, and one of them showed a little crocheted cat called Crookshanks. And at that time, I had never seen a Harry Potter movie, had never read a Harry Potter book, so I had no clue who Crookshanks was. And I had commented on her video last week that I would really love to be able to make one. She commented back and said there had been too many sleeps between then and now to remember where she got the pattern from. So I decided to try and Google it. And I put in Crookshanks cat crocheted pattern, and guess what popped up? Ofenjen's vlog. I clicked on it, I watched it, sure enough it was the right one, and there in the description box was the link for the pattern for the kitty cat. So I went on it, copied the pattern, and I don't know if she'll recognize this, but I used this yarn. And this was the yarn that Ofenjen sent me in the Pay It Forward package. And I hadn't yet used it, didn't know what I was going to use it for, but I decided that I was going to make crookshanks with it. So, come on kitty, whoops. No, let's not get crazy again. Here is my crookshanks. Yay! The only thing I changed was crookshanks on hers. They didn't have a mouth, I just added a little mouth to it. But there's my crookshanks, all nice and fuzzy and colorful. I thought it was cute, so that was neat. And in the same video, she showed a baby mandrake root that she had done. And I clicked on that link, and I copied the pattern for that. And I was talking to my daughter, and I said, didn't they have like arms and legs? And she was like, yeah, so Google that too. Harry Potter baby mandrake root. Got a real quick look at it. So just messing around, I decided to start with that pattern, but then embellish it a little bit and put arms and legs on it. And this is what I came up with. I think it needs improvement. My daughter thinks it's just fine the way it is. But this is my rendition of the baby mandrake root. I did the arms and the legs right off the main body, and I did change the face. He looks kind of like uninterested in what's going on. And the only other thing I did was for this, instead of doing the chain and the single crochet, I just did the chain and slip stitches. So there's my baby mandrake. Then I am subscribed to a woman by the name of Poetspice is her YouTube name. I am not going to try and say her channel name, her actual name, because it's such a pretty looking name, I don't want to do it injustice by mispronouncing it. But she did a video tutorial on what she called the Cutie Bitty Bunny. So I went and I wrote the pattern down. I did use a smaller hook and lighter weight yarn. But here's my bitty bunny. And I think he's cute. He's got these big huge ears and this little bitty body. The only thing I changed on this is I put a little tail on him. So he has this little cotton tail. But there's my cutie bitty bunny, courtesy of poetspice, and I'll put the links for all these down below in the description box, so if you're interested. Then another person I subscribe to, her YouTube channel, her YouTube name is Beauty from Trashes, did a video some time ago on a crochet love robot. And I know I have the pattern in one of my craft magazines, I just don't know right off where. So I went and wrote the pattern down, and it needed improvement, but here she was. Here goes Kitty once again. There she is. She's kind of tiny. Little face, little bow. I didn't like the way it closed off, so I said, well, that needs improvement. But there she is. She's got her little skirt on. And she has a little boy robot that goes with her. So I decided that I was going to change things a little bit, try something different. And this is what the results were. I just made a separate little piece and attached it to actually keep the oval shape that they're supposed to have. But there he is. So there's my love robot couple, all finished. He's a little shorter, but I didn't add as many rows to the crocheting, but that's okay. And then I came home and I decided that I was going to do a little robot that kind of combines some of the elements of that, and then some pictures floating around in my head, and I came up with her. And there are, you know, the arms are the same. I did change how I do the head and the body and the legs. Did the little skirt and the little bow the same, but there is my little robot girl that I made. And last of all, because I have this fuzzy yarn, we all know what I like to do with fuzzy yarn, I took a very small size 2 knitting needle, and I made me a baby squizzle. So there's my little bitty squizzle. Tiny little thing he is, or she is. But there's my little squizzle. And I'm happy with her. She's so tiny. She fits in the palm of your hand just perfectly, as you can see. But that was it for me. Just a bunch of little stuff. Little whimsical, fun stuff. So I will post in the description below for Ofenjen's vlog for the 2 links to the patterns for the baby mandrake and crookshanks, the bitty bunny, and the crocheted love robots. So as far as these 2 go, those are mine. Sorry. It's kind of hard to explain what to do for them sometimes. Other than that, that's it for me. Definite craft room video next week. Can't wait. So other than that, I look forward to watching everyone's videos. Hope everyone has a wonderfully crafty week, a wonderfully crafty weekend. For me, it is good night. For you, it is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Whatever it is, I hope it's a great one. See you next week. Goodbye. Okay, hey everyone, it's Tuesday, April 10th, 2012. This is Talk to Me Tuesday number 37 and try number 3. My kitty cat thinks that the little things on the bottom of the stand on my camera are a little ball to play with, so we've been having a little war going on. Anyway, sorry to say, there's not going to be a craft room tour this week. Unfortunately, I'm this close to being finished, but I wasn't able to get everything done. I have just 3 more bins to go through, finish sorting my yarn out and clean off the top of a table, and it'll be done. So definitely next week. I can't wait. Tomorrow, if it kills me, this is getting done. One way or another, it has got to get done. It's driving me nuts. So, on with the little bit of crafting, and it has been little crafting this week. And I'm talking size-wise, not amount. So, last week, Ofenjen celebrated her 3rd anniversary. Don't start. Celebrated her 3rd anniversary. I give up. I'm going to try this again.